Hello guys, welcome to this new video that will help you point out some common mistakes in order to get better at almost any FPS game. There are some fundamentals that every player should know. A lot of people do focus on aim, although aim is not really the core issue. There are various skilled players who aim better than grandmasters yet still stuck in plat. That is, to put it simple, the core items to getting good in any FPS game are aim, positioning, game sense, and decision making. While aim is still on top of my list, and that is because it can't be denied that the one true fact is that your aim is gonna have the greatest toll on how good you are, but not entirely on how high your rank is. Now this is episode 1 of Aim Clinic. Now let's go have a closer look on how to get better. The first thing that I want to talk about is your muscle memory. Now what muscle memory is, it's your unconsciousness ability of your hand to mimic a flick on a point on the screen over and over. From that point to that point, you're supposed to be able to do it. It takes time, it takes practice, and it takes a lot of missing. Not only low profile flicks are what's gonna help you improve your muscle memory, but also your high profile flicks. So the more you feel confident in your muscle memory, you should raise the stakes a little bit higher. This process also takes a lot of practice and it takes a lot of missing, but with practice you can make it, everyone can be good. Now to one of my most favorite aim techniques, which is blank tracking. What blank tracking is, the ability to track the character without firing at it. This not only helps you to improve your tracking skills, but also works for all types of weapons, assault rifles and revolvers, or any hit scan in general. Now you don't need to always be firing, but it's always good to have your crosshair placed on the target. Now projectiles can be a different story. If there is one golden advice that I would give to anyone, would be to memorize your 180. Not only that it will help you on low sensitivities to be able to look behind you, but you won't need mouse sensitivity calculators when transferring to another game, and you will still keep your sensitivity with you. Now if you know that that is your 180, you will surely know that's your 90, and you will sure know that's your other 180. And that will eventually help you flex and do stuff like this. Happy teabagging. Some players like to try Kovac, an aim hero for aim practicing. As much as I do not suggest this, it's kind of okay for reflexes, as these games will never mimic your special game engine, therefore they will never really feel the same, and you might get disappointed and feel like you're not getting better. The best way to practice the game is to play the game. You can go into whatever game you're playing and make a custom game and play against other real players, or if you would like to make a private lobby and just practice against AIs, which is also a good way to memorize more flicks and practice on your muscle memory. The last thing that I will be talking about is strafing, the essence of FPS games. While it's true it makes it hard for the enemy to hit you, it also makes it hard for you to hit the enemy. There are a couple of things that you need to follow when strafing. Random movements are not necessarily the best thing, only calculated moves. Looking where your enemy might be trying to aim and trying to avoid these situations while using crouch, and I repeat, do not jump. Jumping only makes you an easier target. And keep your mind always in the right focus. Do not lose sight of what you're pressing. You might end up just pressing a long straightforward D and get yourself killed. The shadow aiming is one of the best techniques out there, but very hard to process. If the enemy aims better than you, you're the one in danger. Well, this covers what I wanted to say in the first episode of Aim Clinic. If there is anything special that you wanted covered or want to see how to do, don't forget to press the subscribe button below and leave a comment. I will read everyone and do my best to make a video covering everything that you asked about. Well, see you in the next video.